So good evening, everyone. Today I thought of doing the bank reconciliation statement, questions from bank rec. Right, so I have already sent the paper, right? So the questions were taken from the past papers, right? All the recent past paper questions were taken, and also there are some uh, questions related to the second paper, preparing the revised cash control account and the bank reconciliation statement. Okay. So we will start with the MCQ paper. – 2017 A-level part 1, question number 9 and 10. Right. So there are two questions. Use the following information to answer below questions. A business carries out all its cash transactions through a bank current account. A summary of the cash transactions as per the books of accounts for the month of March 2017 is given below. So we have summary of the cash transactions. The cash balance, total cash receipts, total cash payment. Then the summary of the bank statement is given. Opening balance 1st of March 100. Cash balance is also 100. Checks realized 1000. Checks paid 750. Fixed deposit interest credited directly 200. Standing order payments 50. Fixed deposit interest and standing order payments are recorded in the books after receiving the bank statement. There were no unrealized or unpresented checks 1st of March. What is the answer? What is the adjusted balance of cash account? 31st March 2017. Adjusted cash book balance. Right. So we need to prepare the cash control account. So before the adjustment, opening balance is 100. Okay, before the adjustments, I'm drawing the normal cash book. Total cash receipt journal. Receipts 1200. That's what those are the deposits. Total cash payments 900. Right. So before the standing order and the FD interest, the balance is difference. This is the balance 400. And after that, we will receive the bank statement. Once we receive the bank statement, we will do the revised cash control account. So in the revised cash control account, direct deposits, fixed deposit interest will be there. Fixed deposit interest is 200 and standing order. So once we record this, we will have the balance. 600 minus 50. So the closing balance, that is revised cash account balance, is 550. 550. That is fine to make another account without adjusting in the same line. Yes, that is fine. FD interest is debited because it is an income. Right now, what I did was I prepared the cash control account before adjusting. The top part is before the adjustments. This is before adjustment. And this part is revised. Revised. So before adjustments, these transactions. Opening balance is 100. Cash received 1200. Payment 900. Then we get the balance 400. That is before we get the bank statement. And in the bank statement, there are two transactions which should go under the cash control account. These two transactions. Fixed deposit interest credited directly. Credited to the bank means we have to debit that in our cash control account. Fixed deposit interest, it is an income. So income will be debited to the bank account. And standing order is a payment, which is an expense. Standing order is a payment, which is an expense. So that will be credited to the cash control account. Then the revised cash balance is 550. So that is the adjusted balance. Adjusted balance is 550. Adjusted cash control account balance is 550. Okay. If there's any doubts, let me know. I will clear it. Right. Then the second part, which of the following statements are correct with respect to cash transactions of this business for the month of March 2017? Right now they are asking us to find out the correct statements from A, B, C, and D. So the first statement says total cash received. Total cash received for the month of March were 1.4 million. Is it correct? So that is correct. Total cash received. Now in the cash account, initially we had 1200. Then there is a deposit, fixed deposit interest. Total we have received 1.4 million. So that is correct. The total cash received for the month is 1.4 million. 1.2 million plus 200,000. So that is correct. Total cash payment for the month of March is 950. That is also correct. We have paid 900 and there is a standing order for 50. So total 950 is paid. 950 is paid. The unrealized checks as at 31st March were 200. What is meant by unrealized check? In the cash, we have 1200 which is deposited. From the receipt journal, we deposit. In the bank statement, the check realized is only 1000. So 1200 deposited, but only 1000 is realized in the bank. Therefore, 200 is unrealized checks. 200 is unrealized check. So that is correct. And finally, we have unpresented checks. What is unpresented checks? The check payments are 900. 900 is the check payment. And in the bank, there is a payment of 750. So in cash book, we have payment of 900, but in the bank, there is only 750 is paid. That means 150 is unpresented checks. So this is also correct. So the answer for this is all A, B, C, and D is correct. All A, B, C, D correct. Okay. Right. So this is the cash control account, and here we found the answer for the second part. There is a question, so can you explain point C? Yeah, point C is unrealized checks. What is mean by unrealized check? Deposited but not realized. So this part is the cash. This is the bank. In the cash book, there is a cash receipt of 1,200. In the cash book, there is a deposit. There is a receipt of 1,200. Right? This is the cash receipt. In the bank, the check realized is only 1,000. So the difference between these two is 200. Deposited 1,002 but realized only 1,000. That means 200 unrealized checks. Unrealized checks 200. Same way we take 900 and 750. Then unpresented check is 150. Okay. Right. Then any other questions? Is it clear? Right. Now 2016 paper. 2016 paper. The bank balance of a company as at 31st March 2016 was 450,000. That's the bank balance of a company. It did not agree with the bank statement balance on this date. The following were revealed in reconciling these balances. There is a small change. Point number 4, a check of 20,000. There is a typing error. I have given it as 60, change it to 20. It should be 20,000. Okay. Calculate the following: adjusted bank balance and the bank statement balance. So this is the format of revised cash control account and the bank reconciliation statement. Bank balance of the company is 450,000. That's the opening balance. The debtor has directly deposited a check of 80,000 in the bank. So that is direct deposit. Direct deposit will be debited to the revised cash control account. 80,000. Standing order payment made by the bank was 40,000. So that will be credited to the revised cash control account, 40,000. Next, a check of 60,000 deposited in the bank has been dishonored. So deposited dishonored means if we deposit, it will be debit. Dishonored means we have to credit. Dishonored dishonored check will be credited to the revised cash control account 60,000. Dishonored check. A check of 20,000 deposited in the bank has not yet been realized. So deposited, not realized means unrealized checks 20,000. That is minus. Deduct in the bank reconciliation statement. Why you deduct? Because unrealized checks. Due to the unrealized check, the bank statement balance is less. Check issued for 30,000 have not yet been presented for payment. So that is unpresented check 30,000. Now we take the balance. Debit side total is 530 and 530 minus 100,000. 430,000 debit balance. Add 30,000 minus 20,000. 440,000. That's the answer. Right, so the balance as per the bank statement is 440,000. Adjusted bank balance is 430,000. So we need to write the answers here. 430,000, 440,000. Why is dishonored check is credit side? The reason is it was a deposited dishonor. So when we deposit a check, it's a customer's check. When the customer gives us a check, the debtors account credit, bank account will be debit. We have debited. But if it is dishonored, we have to credit that into the cash account and debit the customer's account, debtors account. Debtor balance increase and the bank balance will decrease because it is dishonored. That is why we have credited the dishonored check, deposited dishonored check. If it is a paid dishonored check, then it will be debit. Okay. Next question. (2015). This is 2015 past paper. The balance of the bank account of a business was higher than the balance that appeared in the bank statement. Bank account balance is more. As if there were no errors either in the bank account or the business or in the bank statement. State two possible reasons for this difference. That means our bank account balance, the cash control account balance is higher. What is the reason? unrealized checks. One is unrealized checks. Unrealized checks. Can you take unpresented check? Unpresented check you can't take. Unpresented checks you can't take because unpresented check means the cash book balance is less. So here they are asking cash book balance is more. The cash book balance should be more. It is in the unrealized checks. Okay. Then the standing order. Bank charges. So due to this, the cash book balance is more, the bank statement balance is less. Okay, these two reasons we can take. And also if you want, you can take a deposited dishonored check. So due to that also, the cash book balance is more, the bank statement balance is less. Bank account balance is higher than the balance that appeared in the bank statement. Yes, dishonored check, deposited dishonored check. So we can take these three reasons. Right. 2014. Bank account balance of a firm as at 31st March 2014 was 680,000. And there is a question to explain the 2015 question again. Now, so what they're asking is, this is our bank account. Right? And here is the bank statement. So in the bank account, if our balance is 100, bank statement balance is 80. What could be the reason? The reason is unrealized check. That means we have deposited in the bank account, but not credited to the bank statement. Therefore, bank account balance, the business balance is more. And standing order bank charges means those who are credited, those who are deducted from the bank statement. Therefore, bank statement balance is less. Right? So deposited dishonored check means it was debited here and it was deducted from the bank statement. Okay, that's the reason. Unpresented checks you can't take because unpresented means it was deducted in the bank account but not presented to the bank statement. Therefore, bank statement balance will be more if you take unpresented check. So we can't take unpresented check, only unrealized checks and standing order dishonored checks. Unpresented check won't come. Next, 2014, the bank account balance of a firm is 680,000. Bank account balance of a firm is 680,000. However, it did not agree with the balance as per the bank statement on the same date. The following are the reasons for this difference. Standing order 10,000, check 40,000 deposited in the bank has not been realized. What is the balance as per bank statement? And what is the bank balance to be stated in the statement of financial position as at 31st March 2014? Okay. The bank account balance 680. Then the reasons are given. Standing order. Let's credit. Standing order. 10,000. Standing order is 10,000. Check of 40,000 deposited in the bank has not been realized. So unrealized check will be minus 40,000. It's deduct. Right, so that's it. We have 40,000 minus. There is no unpresented checks or any other balances. 680 680 minus 10,000 is 670,000. That's the revised cash control account balance. Then the bank statement balance is 630,000. So two answers. What is the balance as per bank statement? 630. Balance as per bank statement is 630,000. What is the balance? The bank balance to be stated in the statement of financial position. So in the statement of financial position, we have to take revised cash control account balance, which is 670,000. So you have to properly write the answer. 670,000. 2014. Next, 2013. $670,000 means in the statement of financial position, always we record the revised cash control account balance. That's the corrected, adjusted cash balance. This is the amount which goes to statement of financial position. Not the opening balance, not the bank statement balance. This amount. Balance as per revised cash control account. Okay. 2013. So here we have another very good question. Use the following information related to a firm to answer below questions. The summary of the checks deposited and issued during the month of March and February is as follows. So this is March and this is February. Checks deposited in the bank, checks issued. Following information is also given. Deposited checks realized. Checks presented for payment. Interest income received by the bank directly. Bank charges. Bank account balance before adjusting for interest income and bank charges. Balance as per bank statement. Checks unpresented for payment during the month of February have been presented in March. There is a question. Part B answer is 670. Part A answer is 630. Right. So shall we do this? What is the adjusted balance as per the bank account 28th February? So February balance. What is February adjusted balance? So how do you calculate that? So to do that, I can prepare the bank reconciliation statement for the February. February 2013. Bank reconciliation statement for February 2013. Right. So in that, the balance as per revised cash control account is what they are asking. This is the amount they ask. Okay, so it's very simple. We have the balance as per bank statement 245. Balance as per bank statement is 245. Okay. Then only two transactions will come. Right? Everything else goes to the revised cash control account. So we don't want to prepare the revised cash control account for this. We can just do the bank rec and identify the unpresented or unrealized checks. Right. So what we need to identify is the unpresented or unrealized checks. So how do you identify the unpresented unrealized checks? Here we have the checks deposited in the bank 900. 900 deposited. Checks deposited. Now in the bank statement, realized checks is also 900. So deposited 900, realized 900. Therefore, there is no unrealized checks in February. There is no unrealized checks in February. Now we'll see unpresented checks. Checks issued 600. Checks presented for payment is 500. Checks presented for payment is 500. Right? 600 given, but only 500 is presented. That means 100 unpresented checks. So unpresented checks is 100. There's no unrealized checks. Then what is the balance as per revised cash control account? It's 145. 145. Other balances will not come because that goes to the revised cash control account. Balance as per revised cash control account is 145. So answer for question number 6, 145. Right. So if I want to further explain the top part, right, let's say we want to do the cash control account and take this. This has 145 which is the closing balance. Right? They don't ask this, but I'm showing transactions. In the interest income. Interest income received is 50. Bank charges. Bank charges is 5. Opening balance is 100. This was the before correcting the balance. Before correcting the balance, here 100 is the opening balance. This balance. And interest income 50, bank charges 5, closing balance 145. So either you can go this way or you can do this way. Whatever the method, your closing balance revised cash control account is 145. Yes, you can do. There's a question, can't we find the adjusted cash balance using the cash account itself? Yes, so that is what I calculated here. Either you can use this revised cash control account or else you can use the bank reconciliation statement. Both the methods, the answer is same. $145 is adjusted balance. Adjusted balance of the bank account. They're asking us to calculate adjusted cash. That means the revised cash control account closing balance. That means after the bank charges and interest income. Right? Use the first the revised cash book method. What about the bank rate? You try to do the revised cash control account. So how do you do the revised cash control account? There is an opening balance, 100. Bank account balance before the interest income and bank charges. So you record 100. Then interest income is 50, bank charges is 5. Then the revised cash balance is 145. That is the answer. Then part 2. What is the balance of the bank statement 31st March 2013? Now this is we did for February. This part is for February. Now the question is 31st March 2013, year end bank statement balance. Now again, let's draw revised cash control account and bank reconciliation statement. This is for March. Now the opening balance is 395. 395 here. This amount. 395. That's the bank account balance before adjusting for interest income and bank charges. There is no interest income, but there is a bank charge. Bank charges 10,000. Then the closing balance balance carried down and balance brought forward. 395 minus 10,000. 385 is the revised cash control account balance. This is the amount which goes to the statement of financial position. And they don't ask the amount goes to statement of financial position. They ask us to calculate the bank statement balance. This amount, balance as per bank statement. Okay. Now, how do you calculate the balance as per bank statement? You need unpresented checks and unrealized checks for March 2013. March 2013, what are the unpresented checks and unrealized checks? How do you calculate? Unpresented, unrealized checks. Okay. Now, carefully listen this. In February, we have issued checks 600 and only 500 was presented in February. That means February there is an unpresented check of 100 unpresented in February, right? So in March, issuing check 750, presented for payment 600. From this 600, 100 is for February check, because here they are saying checks unpresented for payment during month of February have been presented in March. So in the March, from 600, 100 is for previous month. So only 500 presented from the March checks. March, we have issued 750 worth of checks. Out of this 750, only 500 were presented. That means 250 not presented. So unpresented checks will be 250. Unpresented checks will be 250. Right? Now, unrealized checks. Right, I will explain again. Carefully listen. Let me explain again if you didn't understand. Right. In 2013 February, we have presented 600. We have given issued check 600, presented only 500. Therefore, unpresented check is 100 for February. From this 100, this 100 was presented in March bank statement. So check presented for payment in March has 100 which is presented, which is issued in February. That means only 500 were presented from this 750 check issue. In March, the company has issued 750,000 worth of checks. We have given 750,000 worth of checks. Right? In bank statement, it has 600 issued. From the 600, 100 is for February. That means only 500 from the March checks. Therefore, 250 unpresented checks for March. Then unrealized checks. There is no unrealized checks for February. 900 deposited is realized for February. But in March, we have deposited 1000, only 750 was realized. That means unrealized check is 250, unpresented 250, unrealized also 250. That means the balance as per bank statement is 385. Answer is number 4, 385. Right? So that's how we do the calculation. Any doubts? Any questions from this? So let's move to 2012 paper. 2012. An entity carries out all its cash transactions. An entity carries out all its cash transactions through a bank account. Its monthly bank statement showed a credit balance of 270,000 as at 1st of January 2012. Bank statement shows. Bank statement shows a credit balance means it's a positive balance. On this date, checks deposited but not realized and checks issued but not presented for payment was 85,000 and 45,000 respectively. The bank balance debit in the books of the entity as at 31st January 2012 is. Right, so how do you calculate this? We can draw a bank reconciliation statement. Balance as per bank statement is 270,000. It's a credit balance, means it's a favorable balance. Bank statement credit balance means it's a favorable balance, positive balance, right? Deposited but not realized, issued but not presented. Unrealized checks 85,000, presented checks 45,000. Right, so this is minus, this is plus. Then you get the balance 310,000. So when you go upwards, right, from bank statement balance to cash control account balance, what you deducted will be plus will be deducted. So you will get the answer 310,000. 310,000. $310,000 is the answer. Yeah, I will explain again. Now, bank statement balance is given. Bank statement shows a credit balance of 270. That is this closing balance, the final balance. Then they have given the unrealized checks and unpresented checks. So you can calculate the cash control account balance. From the closing balance to we are calculating the top balance. And so when you are going up, it's like this. See, 10 plus 5 is 15. Right? So let's say you don't know this balance, but you have these two balances. How do you calculate this? What you added will be deducted. 15 minus 5 is 10. When you go this way, this is plus. When you go the other way, this will be minus. That is what I did. 270 plus 85 minus 45 is 310. Right. Yes, bank statement and bank balance confuses sometimes. Yes, but we have to carefully look at the question. Bank statement means what bank prepares. Bank account means what we prepare. Here, the bank account means what we prepare. Bank statement is what the bank prepares. Right? Bank statement credit balance means favorable. Debit balance means overdraft. Bank account credit balance means overdraft. Debit balance means favorable balance. So you have to carefully look at the question. If not, you end up with the wrong answer. Right? Most of the times what happens is we know the answer, but due to small mistakes, we come up with the wrong answer. So, yeah, you can write for your convenience. If you want to write, you can write the cash balance. That is fine. Right. So next question, 2012 A-level paper, 2012 paper, question number 3 part A. The cash book of the business showed a debit bank balance of 20,000 as at 31st March 2012. On this date, the bank statement showed an overdraft balance of 10,000. Overdrawn means it's a minus balance, overdrawn balance. The subsequent investigation revealed the following: adjusted bank of the cash book, bank reconciliation statement. So we will draw the two accounts, revised cash control account and bank reconciliation statement. Use the same format for all the questions. Not an issue. Not an issue at all. You can use the same format. Now I am using the same format for all the bank reconciliation questions. Whatever the questions they give, you have your format, you know what to record, right? Fill in the blanks and you can find out any answer, any question, you can use the same method. Right? If it is an overdrawn balance, you take minus, positive, negative figures, plus minus. Right. So let's start. The cash book of the business showed a debit bank balance of 20,000. That's opening balance, 20,000 debit balance. On this date, the bank statement showed an overdrawn balance, 10,000. So that is your final answer. Final answer is minus 10,000. Right, so we need to see whether we are getting the answer as minus 10,000. Subsequent investigation revealed the following. There's a question. So this question comes in every year. So every year you can see, every year there is one question from this. At least from for MCQ you have the bank rec. So most of the time it will be given in MCQ, and also in part 2 they include this into sometimes accounting equation, sometimes into the preparation of final accounts. Even in company final accounts, they include the bank reconciliation statement. So this is an important part. Whatever the question, use the same technique, same method. So checks deposited in the bank amounting to 80,000 have not been realized. Unrealized checks, 80,000. Unrealized minus. Checks issued to supplier, 40,000 have not been presented to the bank for payment. So this is unpresented checks, 40,000. Right. Then the third one, interest on fixed deposit 25,000 directly remitted to the bank has not been recorded in the cash book. So this is FD interest, fixed deposit interest, 25,000. 25,000. Next transaction is a payment of 5,000 made by the bank as insurance premium on standing order has not been recorded in the cash book. So this is insurance premium. A standing order of 5,000. Finally, a check for 10,000 deposited in the bank has been dishonored, but no entry has been made in the cash book. So it's a check deposited. When we deposit, it's debit. Right? If it is dishonored, we have to credit. Dishonored check. We have to credit the cash account, 10,000. So those are the transactions we have. Then closing balance, 45 minus 30,000 is the closing balance. 30,000 plus 40 minus 80 is how much? Minus 10,000. So we are getting the answer as minus 10,000. That means overdrawn balance of 10,000. So that is correct. So you can double check the answer with the question. Answer is minus 10,000. Any doubts? Right, so we did 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All the questions which came for the past papers. Right. Now I'm going to move on to another question, a different type of a question. There is a doubt. So should the bank statement balance and the bank reconciliation statement balance be the same? Yes. This balance is the bank statement balance. In bank reconciliation statement, the closing balance is the bank statement balance. Balance as per bank statement. This is this final answer. Okay. Now we will do a different type of a question, right? Okay. 2017 answer is 2017 answer is this. 2016 answer is this. $440 and $430. Now we will do this question, different type of a question. This is question number 2. There is a small correction here. DNB overdraft is not 14,200, it should be 4,200. That's the only correction that we need to make. Okay, let's do this question. This is a big question. Right? Hub and Company maintains current accounts with 2 banks. Now here, already up to now we have done questions with 1 bank. Now this is a question with 2 banks. Development National Bank, which is DNB, Development National Bank, and Samara Bank, SB. The balances of 2 bank accounts as at 31st March 2011 were as follows. SB Bank, as per the cash book, overdraft is 3,000. As per the bank statement, favorable balance is 3,000. DNB, cash book, favorable 15,000. Bank statement, overdraft 4,200. The following facts were discovered later. So there are 11 transactions. 2 are required. The requirement I will change. Let's prepare the revised cash control account for Samara Bank. Bank reconciliation statement also for Samara Bank. And for Development National Bank also, we will prepare the revised cash control account and the bank reconciliation statement. Okay. Can we draw these 2 statements? There is a question, so can't we prepare the revised cash control account and the bank rec for 2 banks together? No, you can't do that. You have to do it separately. You can't do together. Draw 2 cash control accounts and 2 bank reconciliation statements. So once we draw the format, let's record the opening balances. So we take it here. Opening balances. Revised cash control account, Samara Bank, balance brought forward, overdrawn, it's 3,000. Overdraft balance is 3,000. Final answer should be 3,000. Right? Then DNB, Development National Bank, favorable balance brought forward 15,000. 15,000. Why it is credit side? Because it's a overdraft balance. Overdraft balance is credit. Overdraft means credit. Favorable means debit. Okay. Right. Now let's record the transactions one by one. Now we will record the transactions one by one. Deposit of 2,000 made at SB on 23rd March 2011 has been entered in DNB column in the cash book. So this is actually a deposit made at SB. It should come here, but this has entered in DNB. So how do you correct it? We have to credit 2,000 to DNB account, and that should be debited to SB's bank account, 2,000 from DNB bank. So transaction number one, deposit 2,000 made at SB should come here, but it has been entered in DNB column of the cash book. So therefore we credit DNB bank 2,000 and we have to debit that to the SB bank 2,000. Right. Then the next question, next transaction. An ATM cash withdrawal of 4,000 made on 27th March 2011 from SB has not been accounted in the cash book. So this is SB. 4,000 withdrawal was not recorded. That means we have to credit this ATM withdrawal of 4,000. Credit 4,000 at Samara Bank. 4,000 withdrawal at Samara Bank. If there's any issues, please tell me, I will clarify. Number 3. A SB check issued on 10th of February 2011 for 3,700 has not been presented for payment so far. This check also appears in the bank reconciliation statement prepared at the end of February. So we are here in March. This is a check issued in February, and this has not been presented for payment. So unpresented check for SB 3,700. This is unpresented in February, and also it is unpresented in March as well. So we have to add unpresented checks in Samara Bank's bank reconciliation statement. Samara Bank's bank reconciliation statement, we will add the unpresented checks of 3,700. Number 4. Checks issued during March 2011 at SB and DNB were 4,000 and 2,900 respectively, and those have not been cashed till 31st March 2011. So these are unpresented checks, right? SB 4,000, DNB unpresented checks 2,900. Unpresented checks. 4,000 SB, 2,900 DNB. Number 5. A deposit of 21,000 to SB has been recorded as 2,100 in DNB column in cash book. Not been cashed means not presented. Not withdrawn money is not being cashed. Deposit 21,000 to SB, recorded as 2,100 in DNB column in cash book, means first this should be deducted from DNB's cash account. This is SB deposit 2,100. So we credit 2,100 from DNB cash account, because it has been recorded as 2,100. And the correct entry is a deposit of 21,000 at SB. So 21,000 will be debited to SB bank account. It's a deposit of 21,000 to SB, recorded as 2,100 in DNB. So we have to credit DNB 2,100, debit SB 21,000. Next, bank charges 360 appears in the bank statement of SB. This has not yet been recorded in the cash book. So we have to credit the SB bank charges. Bank charges 360 credit. Number 7. A check issued for 4,200 at DNB has been recorded in both SB and DNB column in cash book. So it's a check issued at DNB. It should be here. This is correct. Recorded in both They have credited SB as well. Therefore, SB account debit 4,200. Credited erroneously. Credited erroneously 4,200. That will be debited. Right, I'll explain again. Now, check issue. What they have done is they have credited both SB and DNB. Both credited. This is correct. DNB is correct. But here you can't credit. Therefore, have to debit 4,200 in Samara Bank's cash account. That's why we have debited 4,200. Next question, next transaction. SB debited account with 4,200 by a mistake. So this is another error. SB debited 4,200 by a mistake. So we have to credit 4,200. This is erroneously debited. So if it is erroneously debited, we have to credit 4,200. Number 9, dividend of 14,200 remitted by a company to SB has not been credited to the account till end of March. However, this has been recorded in the cash book correctly. Dividend 4,200 not been credited to the account till the end of March. So what is this? Is this a direct deposit or unrealized check? Number 9. Transaction number 9. Is it a direct deposit or unrealized check? It's not a direct deposit. It's unrealized. It is recorded in the cash book. It is recorded in the cash book, but it is not recorded in the, however, this has been recorded in the cash book properly. Cash book is correct. In cash book, we have deposited, but not credited to the bank. Credited to the bank means unrealized checks 14,000. Unrealized checks 14,200. Next question. There's a question. Don't we credit 4,200 in DNB Bank in question number 7? 7. Check issued 4,200 has been recorded in both SB and DNB. DNB account already credited. So again, you don't need to credit. It has been already credited. Question number 7. So again, you don't credit. We do only the correction entry. Right? It's not a direct deposit. It's a unrealized check. Right. So transaction number 10. A check deposited Ninth one, I'll explain again. Transaction number 9. A dividend of 14,200 remitted by a company to SB has not been credited to the account till the end of March. Now, this has been already debited to the cash account. Cash account they have deposited, recorded that it is deposited in the bank, but it has not been credited to the bank means a check which is deposited not realized to the bank, unrealized check. That is why we take it under unrealized checks. 14,200 deposited but not credited to the bank. Transaction number 8. Transaction number 8 is SB debited the account with 4,200 by a mistake. So if they have debited 4,200 by a mistake, we have to credit that into the bank account, into the cash control account. Transaction number 8. It's an error, cash book error. Right? Then transaction number 10. Transaction number 10. A check deposited to SB account on 28th March 2011 amounting to 3,000 has been returned. This has been recorded in the cash book. This has not been recorded in the cash book. Right? A check deposited to SB 28 March 3,000 returned. So if a deposit check is returned, if a deposit check is returned, that will be credited to the cash control account. Check return 3,000. Check return is 3,000. It says a check deposited to SB account amounting to 3,000 has been returned. This has not been recorded in the cash book. So we have to credit 3,000 in the cash book, SB. And finally, we have the deposits which has not been realized. SB 2,000 and 1,140 unrealized checks. 2,000, 1,140 unrealized checks. And DNB unrealized check is 18,000. 10th one is dishonored check. Yes, 10th one is dishonored check. Check return means check dishonored. Okay, so that's it. Let's calculate the balances now. Balance carried down. SB revised cash balance is 12,640 balance. Then 7,000 is plus 17,340 minus. So it's a favorable balance. So your answer is correct. DNB overdraft 4,200. So that is correct. So this is 3000 favorable balance. This is 4200. I asked to change this to 4200. It's an overdraft balance, minus balance. Any questions? You have to clearly understand preparing two bank statements for reconciliations. Then we will do the last question. Right? Last question is, any doubts from this? Okay. We'll do the question number 1, which is on the paper. Okay. The following information is extracted from the books of Recon Traders. Bank reconciliation statement 30th April 2018, and we are doing for May. This is previous month. Previous month bank reconciliation statement is given. Cash account balance is 15,200. Bank statement balance is 22,150, which is an overdraft. So the reasons are, there are two unpresented checks, one unrealized checks. On 31st May 2018, the bank has deducted checkbook charges 3,500, and this was not recorded in the cash book. The following issued checks were not presented to the bank. These are unpresented checks. Right. So this 12,300 is same as this. This is a check which is previous month unpresented. This month also it is unpresented. All the unrealized deposit as at 30th April have been realized. So this 65,000 was realized. On 29th May, the bank has erroneously debited an amount of 13,200 to Recon Traders bank account. So it's a bank error. Issued unpresented. Number 6. The following check, which has been deposited to the bank account by the company on 27th May, has not been realized. So this is unrealized check. The debit balance of cash control account is 49,000. Right. So shall we start? Draw the revised cash control account and bank reconciliation statement. If you have this is the previous question. If you didn't copy this, take a screenshot of this. Okay. Then the next question. Opening balance. What is the opening balance of the revised cash control account? Opening balance of the revised cash control account is 49,000, which is given in the bottom of the question. This one. The debit balance as at 31st May. This is the favorable balance in the cash control account, 49,000. Right. So we know the format and identify the transactions and record them in this format. So starting with the bank reconciliation statement for April. So in the April, there is unpresented check of 12,300. This is still unpresented. So 15,350 and 65,000, those are presented and realized. On 31st May, the bank has deducted checkbook charges, so that will be credited. Checkbook charges 3,000. It's deducted from the bank. So there are two more unpresented checks, 3,200 and 60,000. Check number 265975, 266105, 266115. Unpresented checks. $15,350 is presented. They are not telling it is not present. It is unpresented. Therefore, we assume that it is already presented. If it is not presented, they have to give it. This 15,350, it is presented. Only these checks are unpresented. Because they are specifically telling these are not presented to the bank. Okay. And this is realized. Already they are telling all the unrealized checks were realized. Right now, number 5. On 29th May, the bank has erroneously debited an amount of 13,200 to Recon Traders bank account. What do you do for this? Bank errors. Now, carefully listen. Bank errors, we have to record in the bank reconciliation statement. Right? Bank errors, we have to record in the reconciliation statement. Right? If the bank has erroneously credited, then the bank balance is more, therefore we will add. If the bank has debited our account, that means the bank balance is less, therefore we have to deduct. So here what has happened, bank has erroneously debited, means we have to deduct. Bank has debited our account. Account means that's minus 13,200. Bank debited means the bank statement balance is less. If the bank statement balance is less, we have to deduct. So always we use the same method. It's bank error. If the bank credited, bank balance is more, therefore we will add. If the bank debited our account, bank statement balance is less, therefore we deduct. Okay. Then what we have next is the following check which has been deposited to the bank account by the company on 27th May not been realized. So 25,000 unrealized check. 452122 is the check number. So that's all we have. Balance carried down 49 minus 3,500, 45,500. Add 75 minus 38,200 and 82,200 is the balance as per bank statement. 82,800. 82,800 is the final answer. Balance as per bank statement. It is not given anywhere. Answer which you calculate is the answer. Right. Any doubts? Okay, so we were able to cover the entire paper, right? Hope it is interesting and yes. So the fifth question. So 49,000 is the closing balance of the cash account and it is the opening balance of revised cash control account. 49,000. It's the closing balance of cash account and opening balance of revised cash control account. Okay. Right. So we have in our revision class, we have completed all the first 4 chapters. Right. So if anyone wants to join, because some of the students, they ask me how to join and what are the chapters that we are currently doing. Now this is our plan. We have completed 4 chapters and we are here in accounting concepts and the adjustments. So next, in our next classes, what I'm going to do is mainly the accounting adjustments, because accounting adjustment is one of the key area, because for all other chapters, even if you do sole proprietorships, non-profit organizations, incomplete records, partnership, company accounts, right? So all the final account questions, the key is accounting adjustment. right? So we will start this, and during February we will cover all these chapters, right? If so, if anyone wants to join, they can join from tomorrow, right? Okay, so any other doubts? There were some more questions. Let me answer them. So can you explain the fifth question? Fifth question. This. So fifth question is this. On 29th May, the bank has erroneously debited an amount of 13,200 to Recon Traders bank account. So if they have debited our account, the bank statement balance is less. Let me put it in another way. Right, if you didn't understand, let's say the cash book balance is 1,000, bank statement balance is also 1,000. Right? This is just an example. Right? So our cash book balance is 1,000, bank statement balance is also 1,000. Now what happens is bank erroneously debit our account by 100. If the bank debit our account means bank statement balance will be deducted. So if the bank statement balance is deducted, in bank statement the balance will be 900. So cash book balance is 1,000. How do you get this bank statement balance? You have to deduct 100 minus 100. Then only you will get the bank statement balance. So remember, it is not a correction. It is getting the balance. That is why we deduct the error which is debited the account. So if the bank has credited our account, bank balance is more. Bank statement balance is more. That is why we add. Okay. Right. So anything else? So if there is no further doubts, we'll conclude the session. So I hope you enjoyed the class. So in the next session, we will start another new chapter. Okay. Okay. So good night and take care. I'll see you in the revision class tomorrow. God bless you and take care. Good night.